Well, the story kind of goes around these two ex-soldier characters, and they're both carrying some versions of PTSD from their time in the forces, being at war, and it's how they deal with that in the modern environment. Obviously, situations like being a bailiff, I'm sure that in real life bailiffs deal with confrontation quite a lot. There's a lot of aggravation, a lot of stress, a lot of tension. And so when we were bringing Brad and Caitlin's characters to life, it was finding a way to do that had a realism to it, that had a believability. It's very simple for actors to play characters two-dimensional. It's so simple just to be, I'm a soldier, so I must act like a soldier. But all these soldiers have lives and issues and stresses and worries and fears. And so it was good to explore a reality of a character, not just a two-dimensional character who was a soldier and now a bailiff. And I think that's something that we explored quite well in the Brad and Caitlin storyline.
I think one of my most memorable scenes, there was a shot in a tunnel sequence when the mutes were coming running up round the corner. I say running, sort of moving as they move round the corner. And the shot in particular was focusing on their shadows. And I remember seeing it and thinking, wow, that looks awesome. It was almost, reminiscent of the tunnel sequence or the underground sequence in Ghostbusters 2. I don't know why that sprang to mind at the time, but I just think it was something about the brickwork and the shape of the archway and seeing the shadows of the mutes coming up around the corner. Awesome cinematic. I know most people are probably expecting me to say, one of the martial arts sequences, but it was that one particular shot, and I remember thinking, the time and thought that's gone into setting that shot up. It straight away I knew that this was going to be something very, very cool, and I really, really can't wait to see the rest of it.
Another aspect of the sound design for this film, of course, was the horror sound effects, and that encompassed everything from gory sounds of people getting disemboweled, people getting knifed, and we really wanted the audio to be every bit as shocking as the visuals. And sometimes you don't know exactly when you start the sound design which path you're going to take, but you get to a point where you put a sound in, you watch the footage, and you go, shit. And that's when you know you've got it right. If your reaction to it is the reaction that you're supposed to get in terms of the goriness and the shockiness of it, that's when you've got something that works.